out of Oak Creek, Wisconsin, ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Gutenack. On the inside of row 12, the 10 car out of Roscoe, John Reynolds Jr. In row 11, on the outside, the 98 car out of Machesney Park, Kyle Melvin. On the inside of row 11, the 88 car out of Batavia, Steve Vaughn. In row 10 on the outside, the 41 car out of Stoughton, Wisconsin, Mike Taylor. On the inside of row 10, the 27 car out of Westby, Wisconsin, Caston, Wisconsin, Tony Beckstead. In row 9 on the outside, the 94 car out of Schaumburg, Dean Slater. On the inside of row 9, the 2 car out of Brooklyn Center, Minnesota, John Paul Odegaard. In row 8 on the outside, the 41 car out of Sparta, Kevin Eddy. On the inside of row 8, the 18 car out of Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin, Mike Eady. In row 7 on the outside, the 75 car out of Machesney Park, Mike Beyer. On the inside of row 7, the 411 car out of Dundas, Minnesota, Donnie Reavers. In row 6 on the outside, the 40 car out of Winnebago, Illinois, Tom Guiley. On the inside of row 6, the 55 car out of Loves Park, Ryan Carlson. In row 5 on the outside, the 6 car out of Machesney Park, George Bone. On the inside of row 5, the 32 car out of Roscoe, Jeremy Miller. In row 4 on the outside, the 45 car out of Rockford, John Reynolds. On the inside of row 4, the 02 car out of Rockton, Ricky the Rocket Bilderback. In row 3 on the outside, the 89 car out of Farmington, Minnesota, Adam Royal. On the inside of row 3, the 00 car out of Broadhead, Wisconsin, Doug Bennett. In row 2 on the outside, the 91 car out of Machesney Park, Matt Berger. On the inside of row 2, the 9 car out of Casca, Minnesota, Dean Cornelius. On the outside of the front row, the 5 car out of Loves Park, Jim Reynolds. And on the pole for the Twin 100's, the 18 car out of Rockford, Dan Linsing. Let's hear it for the entire field for the Twin 100's. You can stop in the Budweiser Pavilion, sign up for a chance to win Bud Racing Jacket by playing the Bud 8 to Go Racing Challenge. Finals will be around 2 o'clock, so stop in the Budweiser Pavilion. You can win a Bud Racing Jacket. The field ready to go here. Bringing them out, Dan Linsing in the 18 car. Green flag, and we're racing. It'll be Jim Reynolds to the point as they come out of turn 2 with Matt Berger. In tow. Berger to the outside of Linsing. Trying to sneak up the 89 of Adam Royal out of Farmington, Minnesota. And Royal will sneak up on the outside of Linsing. Dean Cornelius, the 9 car down on the inside. Not able to get an opening to get up to the outer groove here. Royal, the 89, making it by Linsing, and here comes John Reynolds, the 45 car. It's single file back until that 8th spot.
down to the inside. The 6 of George Bowen. Tom Kiley will go to the outside of Bowen. Bowen trying to get around Bennett. And Tom Kiley, the defending champion, up to that 8th spot now, making a move toward the front here. Down to the inside. Right there with Ricky Bilderback. Behind Adam Royal in the 89 car. Mike Eady limping around in that 18 car. Reynolds noses the 45 up to 4th. John Reynolds on a march toward the front here. Around they go in turn 4, look out. Around goes the 41 of Kevin Eddy out of Sparta, Wisconsin. Will take over the base of the field. Look out, look out. Oh my. My, what went on back there? Everybody brake checking. Here we go, look out. Everybody was brake checking back there. Unbelievable. The 41 heads down to the pit area. Kevin Eddy out of Sparta. So that's the second time he's been involved. Now we're ready to go. They pick it up. Coming out of turn 4, green flag, and we're racing. Matt Berger at the start of the field here with John Reynolds tucking it up to that 2nd spot. Here comes Ricky Bilderback, the 02 car. Around, oh, look out. Doug Bennett way down to the inside of the 00 car. Will move that car up to the 5th spot, right in front of the 40 of Tom Kiley. Kiley right there, Jeremy Miller taking a look down to the inside of the 32 car. Miller poised to battle Kiley for that 6th spot. Bilderback to the outside of Reynolds. Bilderback will take over the 2nd spot. Ricky Bilderback moves up to 2nd, sets his sights on the 91 of Matt Berger. Tom Kiley and Lindsay battling out for 5th, right in front of the 32 of Miller. Mike Fire right there in the 75. Dean Cornelius working down to the inside of the 9 car. Kiley makes the pass on Lindsay, and here comes Jeremy Miller, a little rub in the corner between Miller and Lindsay. Miller gets back in line behind Lindsay. Bilderback takes a peek down to the inside. Gonna have a battle for the lead here. Here comes Ricky Bilderback on the inside. Berger able to hold him off out of the corner. Again, Bilderback down to the inside. Ricky Bilderback, that nose inside. Inches apart in the corner. Again, Bilderback with a run at Berger. It's a no-go this time. Oh, there they go, around. Dan Lensing, the 18 card, Mike Byer in the 75. Be contested in the first 100. The 150 will roll off right at the completion of this one. They pick up the speed on a 4, green flag, and we're racing. 62 of John Paul Odegaard. And the 98 of Kyle Melvin getting together a little bit. Odegaard gets by in that 2 car. That's some front end damage on that car. Cornelius again trying to work that inside groove as Doug Bennett will come up to the outside of Cornelius. Ricky Bilderback, a tap in the corner. Bilderback on the charge. John Reynolds looking for the opening with Bilderback. Tom Guiley right there. Going to go to the outside of Reynolds. Tom Guiley in the 40 car, the defending champion, will move it up to 3rd in turn 3. All this action right in front of the 89 car of Adam Royal. Johnny Reavers, the 411 car out of Dundas, Minnesota, goes to work on the inside of fellow competitor Dean Cornelius, both drivers from Elko Speedway. Ricky Bilderback working backwards here. Adam Royal will go to the outside. Bilderback will hold on to 4th. Tom Guiley, see if he'll take a shot at it here. Matt Berger leading the way. Lead cars now on the same straightaway as the back of the field. John Reynolds with a little peek down to the inside of the 40 of Tom Guiley. With the nose inside now, the 18 car of Dan Lensing heads down to the pit area. Reynolds working the inside against Guiley. Guiley able to hold on here. A little right front damage to that 45 car of John Reynolds. Front nose piece just pushing right down on that tire, that right front tire. '88 of Steve Vaughn. Well, Reynolds going to have to back off. Vaughn is right there. Oh, Reynolds into the back of Vaughn. And around he goes. Ricky Bilderback back up to the 3rd spot. Here comes Adam Royal looking to the high side of the 45 of John Reynolds. Matt Berger holding on here with 62 and a half laps to go. Ricky Bilderback around Tom Guiley. Just flashed right by him coming out of turn 2. Now the leaders will have to contend with lap traffic. The first one, the 6 of George Bone. Berger to the outside of Bone. George Bone 1 lap down. Next to the 41 car of Mike Taylor and the 18 of Mike Eady. takes the 88 car down to the pit area. Here comes Ricky Bilderback. Another challenge on the inside. Bilderback and Berger side by side. Inches apart. Now rubbing in the corner. Ricky Bilderback noses it into the lead. Ricky Bilderback into the lead. Ricky the Rocket on the move here. John Reynolds around Tom Guiley for third. The 45 car again making his way to the front. Side of Berger, the battle for second is brewing. Cornelius and Slater. That would be Dean Cornelius's tire mark on the inside of the 94 car of Dean Slater. Bilderback opening up a 8-car length lead. Loves to see Reynolds and Berger side by side in that rear view mirror. Oh, Reynolds right up into Berger. Reynolds puts Berger up in the wall. Yellow comes out. John Reynolds, that 45 car just... The field ready to go now. As they'll pick up the speed. Here comes Bilderback, green flag, and we're racing. Tom Guiley able to touch... Oh, my, look out. Here we go, the 55 car. Ryan Carlson. Picking it up, going to 4 out of 4. Green flag, and we're racing. Ricky Bilderback, good restart. Tom Guiley able to muscle his way up in front of Adam Royal. Tony Backstead having a good run of the 27 car. It'll be 50 and 50 to go this time by. Down to the inside of the 75 of Mike Meyer. Jeremy Miller in the 32 working on the 9 of Dean Cornelius. Like Edie down on the inside. Miller has to get back in line. The 75, something went, oh my, Jim Reynolds caught up in it. Something went on the field ready to go here. Bilderback bringing him around, green flag, and we're racing. Riley again able to muscle in front of Adam Royal. Tony Bankstead tucks it up into that 4th spot in front of Dean Slater in the 94 car. Reavers, a 4-1-1 out of Dundas, Minnesota, working down to the inside of the 2 car of John Paul Odegaard. Odegaard in the former Ricky Bilderback car, having a good run at it. Slater peeks down to the inside of Backstead. Slater will get back in line. Again, a run at him in turn 2. Little tap out of the corner. That all happening right in front of Odegaard and Reavers. John Reynolds making his way up again. Reynolds the pressure on the 411 of Reavers. He'll go to the outside now. Oh, look out, Cornelius. Dean Cornelius to the side of Reynolds. Got up in the air there as he rode the rear tire of the 45 of John Reynolds. Of the pace, Bobby Goodneck in that 6 car. Yeah, that was George Bone's 6 car headed down to the pit area. Doug Bennett back out of the 00 car. Back out to a 6-car length lead over Tom Guiley. Lap starting to click down. And Lynching the 18 car down to the pit area. Bennett can't get that 00 car up to speed. Now it hooks up as he heads out into the racing groove. John Reynolds down to the inside of Reavers. Reavers able to slam the door shut out of turn 4 rather. Here comes Reynolds again. Mike Pryor making it around Mike Taylor. Working hard on Reavers. Reavers able to hold that spot. That battle going on with Reavers and Reynolds for 7th spot. Reynolds with a little shot to the rear end of the 411 of Reavers. Back opening that lead up with 30 laps to go. Bilderback sneaks up for the 98, Kyle Melvin. He goes. Melvin leaves plenty of racing room. And Guiley in pursuit at the straightaway back. Sailing in front of the leader, Ricky Bilderback. on John Paul Odegaard. And Reynolds caught up and around. Oh my, look out. Got into the back end of George Bone. Bone gets into the back of Odegaard. And Doug Bennett spins to avoid. All right, the field ready to go. They pick it up coming out of turn 4. Green flag, and we're racing. Mike Byer, that's a nice move. He is a lap car. He pulled way down to the inside to let the lead cars by. Nice move by Mike Byer. Team Cornelius, the 9 car, cannot get up to speed. One of the lead lap cars, Team Cornelius, out of Chaska, Minnesota. He's going to head it down to the pit area. Slater ready to come back on the track. Reynolds taking a peek down to the inside. The 89 of Adam Royal. Bilderback builds up that lead one more time. The 411 car down to the inside of the 2 of John Paul Odegaard. Good race for third. Tony Bagstad leading those 3 cars. Bagstad, Royal, and Reynolds. Cornelius back out in the 9 car. May have run out of gas. Jeremy Miller back down to the pit area in the 32 car. Reynolds digging hard down on the inside of the 89 of Adam Royal. Royal holding on. To go this time by for Ricky the Rocket Bilderback. 10 to go. Bagstad able to get around Kyle Melvin, the lap car. Royal right there and Reynolds right there. Bilderback clicking off the laps here. Tom Guiley. Straight away behind. And then the big race for third, the 27, the 89, and the 45. Bagstad, Royal, and Reynolds continue to go at it. Reynolds pulls up beside Royal. Coming around, 5 laps to go. 5 to go for Ricky Bilderback. Tom Guiley, Bagstad, Royal, Reynolds. Then the race for 6. Donnie Reavers down to the inside of John Paul Odegaard. Good battle for 6th there. Reynolds again with a little peek down to the inside. Reavers with the advantage in that battle for sixth now. Oh, look out, Odegaard slides it out of the corner, holds on. Reavers gets around. And the white coming out for Ricky the Rocket Bilderback. Still a good battle for that fourth spot. Bilderback comes out of turn 4. Ricky Bilderback to the checkered. Second going to be Tom Guiley in the 40. Third, the 27 of Tony Backstad. Fourth, the 89 of Adam Royal. Fifth, John Reynolds in the 45. The fast qualifier leading that group out there, ready to go. The winner of the first 100 out of Brockton, ladies and gentlemen, Ricky the Rocket Bilderback. Gonna have to grab him real quick here. I know he wants to get this car all set up. Ricky, congratulations.
Thank you. It was a good run. I knew Tom's been fast all weekend, and we were fortunate to get to the... He had a little problem there. I don't know if he heated up the right rear, and he kind of waved me by. But the car's been good all year long. I mean, tonight it was a little bit loose, but the car's real consistent, and you don't overdrive it, and it sticks around pretty good, so I'm real happy with the result.
Well, you had to make a lot of changes last night, and there had to be a lot of questions whether everything was done right. Obviously, it was.
Yeah, we went back to the setup we ran the last 5 weeks, and it worked real good today. I was real pleased with the guys' decision to do that because we knew that worked, and hopefully we come out here in 150 and run good too.
You're ready for 150 more, and then 100 more, then 150 more?
Yeah, we're up for it.
All right, good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Ricky Bilderback. Still a good battle for that fourth spot. Bilderback comes out of turn 4. Ricky Bilderback to the checkered. Second going to be Tom Guiley in the 40. Third, the 27. Coming from NASCAR starter Dave Sankey. John Reynolds Jr. out of Roscoe. And John Paul Odegaard out of Brooklyn Center, Minnesota, take over the field. He'll pick it up coming out of the corner, see if we get a starter. Green flag, and we're racing. Nice job by Tony Abramovich to get us going here. Spin over in 2. The 18 car over there. Trying to get around it. The field picks it up. Coming out of turn 4. Green flag, and we're racing. Everybody good through turn 1 and 2. Oh, there we go. John Reynolds Jr. Look out. John Reynolds Jr. coming out of turn 4, green flag, and we're racing. John Reynolds leaning on it hard. Looking down to the inside of the 2 of John Paul Odegaard. Donnie Reavers trying to sneak up on the outside. Odegaard is barely holding on to the lead. Here comes Reynolds. Ricky Bilderback following Reynolds. Side by side they go. Reynolds and Odegaard. Bilderback and Reavers right in front of the 40 of Tom Guiley. Guiley will go down to the inside.
Reynolds trying to clear that two of Odegaard. Odegaard back hard on the outside. This time Reynolds has it cleared. Reynolds tucks it up into the lead. Builder back down to the inside of Odegaard. Ricky Bilderback up to the second spot. Trying for a double here today. Here comes Guiley. Guiley into this. Oh, look out. Odegaard trying to hold on. Reavers go again. Guiley into Odegaard. Look out. Odegaard going around. The field ready to go back to work. They pick it up coming out of turn 4. Green flag, and we're racing. Bilderback trying to get around Donnie Reavers. He will as they go into turn 3. Now Bilderback in pursuit of the 45 of John Reynolds. In the 91, working down to the inside of the 00 of Doug Bennett. That race for 6th. Bennett will lead him out of the corner. Right in front of the 27 of Tony Backstad. Top 4 finish for Backstad in the first race. On that 18 car, flapping away. And Linson taking a peek down to the inside, that 18 car to the inside of the 27 of Tony Backstad. Back to the outside. Gonna try the outside on Reynolds. He's got the position coming out of the corner. Bilderback to the lead. The 02 car takes the lead. 17 laps in. Shot from the 41 car of Mike Taylor to the side of that 18 of Mike Eady. Rather, that was the 41 of Eddie, so it was Eddie and Eady. Eddie into Eady. Bilderback just picking it up here. Working away from Donnie Reavers in the 411. Fire holding on to that 4th spot, getting the pressure from Adam Royal in the 89 car. Doug Bennett the next car back, and Matt Berger taking a peek down to the inside of Pinnock. Berger in the 91 car. The 41 down to the inside with Melvin as John Reynolds makes his way by. Mike Byer working to the outside of Taylor now. The lap vehicles of Mike Taylor and that 98 of Kyle Melvin. Back with side-by-side racing in front. The 18 of Edie and the 94 of Dean Slater. Edie will go way down to the inside. Oh, look out, the 98 into the infield. Melvin got booted, kept it off that tire. Tom Kiley trying to work down to the inside of the 2 of John Paul Odegaard. And action happening right in front of the 32 of Jeremy Miller. This car's actually in jeopardy. It's on the same straightaway as the leader, Ricky Bilderback. 45 car of John Reynolds off the pace. The 45 car of Reynolds dropping back. Tough break for John Reynolds. He'll let it down to the pit area. Ricky Bilderback coming by. Second is the 411 of Donnie Reavers, running third, the 75 of Mike Byer, running fourth, Adam Royal in the 89. Fifth is the 00 of Doug Bennett. Sixth, the 91 of Matt Berger. Seventh, Tony Backstad in the 27. I think the battle for eighth is the Odegaard and Guiley battle. We'll put Guiley ninth in the 40 car, 10th Jeremy Miller in the 32. But they are on the same straightaway as the leader. Ricky Bilderback sneaking up behind those 3 cars. Bilderback building up almost a full straightaway lead. Jeremy Miller works down to the inside of Odegaard. That's right in front of the leader. Miller allows Bilderback around. Nice move by Jeremy Miller. Bilderback closes it up on John Paul Odegaard. start to the outside of Melvin. Back with a lot of traffic in front. John Paul Odegaard. The 41 of Mike Taylor. John Reynolds Jr. down to the inside. The 9 of Dean Cornelius heading down to the pit area. Laps in, 50 to go for Ricky Bilderback in the 0-2. And a spin over in turn 2. The 0-0 of Doug Bennett right into Adam Royal. Here comes the field, green flag, and we're racing. Reavers trying to reel in the 0-2 of Ricky Bilderback. Mike Byer holding out a third. And then it's the 0-0 of Doug Bennett. Getting around that 10 car of John Reynolds Jr. Tony Backstead coming with him. Backstead had a 4th place finish in that first race. He moves up into that 4th spot. Guiley way up near the wall in the 40 car. Just drifted up, and Guiley off the pace. Got his hand out the window. Gets it down to the inside. May have a flat tire going there on the 40 car. Not going to be the year for Tom Guiley. He won both of them in 2001. He'll get that 40 car down to the pit area this time. In that 5th spot in the 91 car, keeping the pressure of the 27 of Tony Backstead, who's right there on the rear end of the 75 of Mike Byer. Good race for 3rd going on. In the 91 down to the inside of the 27 of Tony Backstead. Caston, Wisconsin driver trying to hold on to the 4th spot. Matt Berger wants it. Bennett able to get around the 18 of Dan Lindsay. Berger lines it back up behind Backstead now. Donnie Reavers, that 411, not letting the 0-2 out of sight here. Miller in the 32 working around the 2 of John Paul Odegaard. Adam Royal down to the inside of the 10 of John Reynolds Jr. Everybody flying by that 10 car of John Reynolds Jr. now. Bilderback goes to work to put the 94 of Dean Slater one more lap down. Slater gets down to the inside now as Bilderback works around the 94 of Slater. Reavers were working to the outside of Slater. Half a straightaway lead for Ricky the Rocket Bilderback in the 02 car. To go this time by for Ricky Bilderback. The 02. Clicking off the laps now. Donnie Reavers driving the tires off that car to try to reel in Bilderback. Not give it up yet. Then it's all the way back to the 75 car, third place car. About a half lap down. That is Mike Fire in the 75, running fourth at 27. Tony Bagstead running fifth, the 91 of Matt Berger. Sixth, Doug Bennett in the 00. Seventh, Adam Royal, the 89. Eighth, the 32 of Jeremy Miller. Ninth, John Paul Odegaard in the 2 car. Those are the lead lap cars. Down to the inside of Adam Royal. Looks like team cars there. Good race between the 2 silver cars there coming out of turn 4. Adam Royal and Jeremy Miller. Miller was up side by side just a couple of laps ago. Bilderback sees that familiar looking car in front of him, one of his former cars, that 2 of Odegaard, about to go a lap down. 3 laps down for Odegaard. Next in line, Adam Royal. As Miller was able to get by Adam Royal. At 11 laps to go for Ricky the Rocket Bilderback out of Rockton. Trying to put it in the books with 2 victories here today. Got some traffic in front of the leader. Donnie Reavers in the 411, starting to drop back a bit from Bilderback. Running third right now, the 75 of Mike Byer. And Byer way back. Bagstead holding out of that 4 spot. And running fifth, the 91 of Matt Berger. Bilderback working to the high side of Adam Royal. And he'll put Royal a lap down to the 89 car. That puts the car between Bilderback and the 411 of Donnie Reavers. It'll be 3 laps to go this time by. 3 to go for Ricky Bilderback. Ricky the Rocket with 2 to go in the 02 car. And Bilderback, white flag, 1 to go for the Rockton Rocket, Ricky Bilderback. Turn 4 to the checkered second to Donnie Reavers in the 411. Third, gonna be Mike Byer in the 75 fourth. Tony Bagstead in the 20. Bilderback! And a handshake between the top 2 here. Ricky, come on over here. It was done last year. Tom Guiley won both ends of the 100. A lot of people said that couldn't be done again, but you did it.
I didn't know if we could. We wore the tires out, and man, Dan was fast. I mean, I think a little more experience, he'd be whipping me pretty easy, but I don't know what happened to Tom. I thought Tom, we had a brake problem. We could let him a caliper, and I was hoping we had his problems fixed, and I see Jeremy must have had problems again, and too bad John, I think he had a left front tire go down or something, because it was... looked like it was flat, so a little bad luck, I think, is what gave us this win. But I'd like to appreciate everyone for coming out, and hope it's a good race for you.
I got to tell you, Ricky, I know it was a little bit disappointing not winning the regional championship this year, being so close to it, but you couldn't ask for any better Sunday afternoon.
No, short tracks generally don't bring me much luck. I think I've only finished 2 in 20 years, so I'm pretty happy right now.
Well, you finished 2 today. You were first twice today, ladies and gentlemen. A double winner here today, Ricky, the Rocket Bilderback.